Wait, is that...
Here's your 2 magic tonics.
What? What are you two doing here, Jean?
Why, thank you, young lady. And might I add that you're looking quite lovely today. Jean, come on, take a seat and let's have a drink. I ordered one for you as well.
Do they know that it's ink? But yeah, I was giving Osmanthus wine. Maybe.
But is this really appropriate? I mean...
Still worried about Clee? Relax. Albedo's with her. She'll be fine.
Should we really leave those two alone? Wait, hold on, go back. Should we leave those two alone?
Kaya and Master Jean! What are you two doing here?
What a good sippy. Oh, put Otto on. Here we go.
Oh,
Less button
look who it
clicking.
is. The Traveler and Paimon.
Hi.
You must be the pleasant surprise that Miss Alice told us about.
Greetings to you
Ah.
both. This is one place I didn't expect to run into you two.
Same
The
here.
locals here have been talking non-stop about some brave heroes who saved the world. Let me guess. You two have been up to your old tricks.
Well, not just us. We only played a small part. You could say we were 2 members of the Heroes Adventure Team.
Still sounds mighty impressive to me. As ever, our honorary knight is making us proud wherever they roam.
Am I really? Oh, yeah. Alice and Clee. So Alice put you
That's
here, huh?
right. We received a letter of invitation from Miss Alice, proposing that we take Clee for a vacation in Fairyland when work dies down.
I wasn't sure what she meant by fairyland at first, but if my eyes are not deceiving me, she was being quite literal.
Then where's
Clee
Clee?
ran off excitedly as soon as we arrived.
Okay.
I'm a little worried about her, but Albedo insisted he would look after her while we do our own thing.
We could hardly say no to such a considerate offer, so I took it upon myself to bring Jean to the nearest tavern we could find.
Any excuse for a drink, huh?
Sheesh.
Well, we are on vacation. It's only fair that we get to indulge ourselves a little.
You're
Oh
right.
no, dumpster bunny!
I should make an effort to
You don't
relax
have
and
to watch.
unwind.
Close your eyes. Close
It's
your
what
ears.
Miss Alice would want, after all.
Oh, wait, Kaya? What exactly did you order from the bar?
Huh?
The house special, of course.
Uh-oh.
Best way to get a taste of the local culture.
They don't know. Don't tell him. We're serving
Why are
wine.
you making that face, Paimon?
I don't care. Oh, okay.
Nothing. I was just perpetually amused by your lifestyle, that's all.
Yeah,
Go on,
yeah, that's
drink
all.
up.
It's a very good drink.
Something tells me I need to tread carefully here. Let's see, it's got a lovely color, but how about the taste? Ah,
I think maybe I'll pass.
At least
But
it
it's such a shame to waste it.
all right, Paimon. Well played.
Teehee.
Well, Paimon got burned too, if it's any consolation.
Yeah,
It's nothing
that's true.
personal.
Oh, by the way, we weren't the only ones who got invited here. I saw Kale earlier. She didn't see me, though. She was making a beeline for that big tree.
Kai's in everything.
The Kingdom of
What the
Breezes and
heck?
Bells, you mean? Oh, this is turning into a huge reunion. Maybe we should go say hi to her.
All right,
yeah,
well,
I
give
guess
her my
so.
regards.
Oh, this is a very fluffy quest, but ultimately I'm getting bored with the game. I get you. Yeah, enjoy your
Thank
vacation.
you. Enjoy your time here, too.
Well then, Kale's everywhere. Oh, there's stairs. They were stairs, past tense. Wee-hoo! But yeah, I don't know what's going on with MiHoYo lately. They've been making some interesting decisions, putting it mildly.
Breathtaking.
Their story is still, so far good. We don't know how that one's gonna be. but I don't know. But did you see we're doing Obey Me? We're playing Obey Me this weekend. It's been a while, and we talked about it a couple streams ago, and I went, yeah, I really want to play more again. So, we're picking up an extra day this week as long as things go well. Wait, where the heck is she? Oh, we're just gonna teleport. Let's cheat. Let's cheat. Easy. Easy. Wait, what is my microphone doing? It's not picking me up.
To survive
well.
hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
There we go. Hello? Hello, microphone. That was weird. Oh! There's an origami over here. Oh. You okay? Are you are you aight, Coco? That didn't look normal. We're going to Farina. Farina first spot confirmed. Oh no, I'm used to having Ayaya first spot now. Oh dear. Alright.
Today is
New team
a
setup.
day.
Yeah? Marina. Ayaka. Coco. And this. Alright. I'm playing Cookie Run Kingdom again since the new update lets you create your own cookie. So I made myself insert into a ship with the other cookies. Oh man. Low key sounds kind of cute. Wait. Origami. But you can make your own cookie now? That's kind of cute. Yeah, thank you. Here we are. She's actually
The
alone.
structure of the tree houses here is nothing short of amazing. I have to write it down so I can tell Master Tainari all about it later. Hey, Kale!
Pale's so cute.
You scared me. Traveler and Paimon, you got invited here too?
Yeah, we've been here a while.
Yep. Well, they sort of skipped the invitation part, but anyway,
Wait,
what
you're
you doing out here? Something caught your eye?
Didn't he kidnap us?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to observe and summarize the structures of the trees here, and also the animals that live here. Well, the residents, I guess?
Yeah,
I
you
still
might wanna
can't get
change
over
that.
the fact that they're all someone's origami handiwork. Once a forest ranger, always a forest ranger, huh? Not sure you'll be able to apply much of what you learn here back home, though. With this being a magical world and everything.
Well, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Over there, by the giant footprint, have those houses always been there? Oh, those? The local flying squirrels told me that they were built by a small dragon and some guy wearing a hat.
Cute.
Oh, that must have been Minnie Durin and Hat Guy. Any idea where they went? Supposedly, after building the houses, they went to somewhere called, Constellation
Oh.
Metropole? Did I
Okay.
say that right? Yep, you got it. Oh, also, when the locals mentioned the dragon, did they seem at all, did they say how they felt about him at all?
Good way to put it.
Now that you mention it, the atmosphere changed a little when they talked about him. Oh no.
Positively?
They mentioned some stuff along the lines of past misunderstandings
Aw.
and welcoming new members.
Okay.
I only just got here, so I know very little about what has happened in the past. They seemed genuinely grateful for the houses, though, and said they were going to plan a welcome party.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
That's so sweet.
Sounds like the forest has begun to accept him. It's a step in the right direction. Are you looking for that small dragon?
Mini Jerry.
Yeah, he's a new friend we made after we arrived here.
He's a
No
cute.
way! Really? I'm getting more and more interested in your story.
Cute.
No. I've got to save it for next time. For now, I've got to make the most out of my time in this wonderful world. Oh, there's no rush. Just take it slow and enjoy He sends his regards, by the way. Oh, Mr. Kaya is here too?
You
Then
don't know?
I've got to go say hi to him.
How does he know
Well,
you're here
right
then?
now he's at the tavern,
Huh?
and he probably won't be leaving until he's drunk. Not that he'll ever reach that point, because his alcohol tolerance is so high. Basically, it's Kaya. You know where to find him. You make a good point, Paimon. Then I'll focus on exploring for now, and go catch up with him later. Shall we go pay a visit to the Metropole Traveler? Maybe Minnie, Durin, and Hakai are still there. Oh, right.
Yeah.
By the way, something pretty interesting has been happening in Sumeru recently.
Uh-oh.
Master
Talk about
Shanai
it.
has been working really hard on it, so if you have time, definitely go and check it out. Sounds good. We'll find some time in our schedule.
Can Sumeru ever sleep? Ever? Take it easy.
Of course. See you later.
Yeah. Okay. I'm beginning to think Sumeru never sleeps. Constellation Maripold. Scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. Is this one below? I will try this tally. I think this one brings me next to like the water area. I was completely incorrect. However, this is my favorite. Mona! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It had to be Mona. That was my first thought upon seeing this one here. I think this one's Miss, it's not M. There was A, there was M, and then there was B. B, this is Barbie, supposedly.
What? Are my eyes deceiving me?
Yeah, doesn't that look like you?
There is no
Loki?
way. I can't believe it.
Oh, wow, she looks so
Mona!
pretty.
We heard you muttering from a long way away. What's up?
Mona!
Oh, is your scry glass acting up again?
Oh, it's you, the saviors of this world.
Hi.
My scry glass is fine, but I'm not sure I can say the same about my eyes.
Hmm?
Look at this
Uh-huh.
statue.
I know.
What? Is it broken or something? Looks fine to Paimon. That's your master, right? AKA the goddess of prophecy?
So it is.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way that old hag looks anything like this.
I'm about to say she has your aesthetics and everything. I'm sure she was, when she was younger.
When she was younger. Oh, actually, now that you mention it, this does remind me of the fashionista phase she wrote about in her diary.
Really?
She can't hear me, can she? I
Oh.
swear I just got chills down my spine.
Well, kind of.
Either way, it's probably a little rude to talk about her right under her statue.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you know it's a statue of her if you never saw her as a young woman?
I did a quick
kinda
scry
obvious.
when I came into this world, and when I saw the stars' reflections, I was at a loss for words. It looks like fate in Simulanka is based directly on Tevat. A projection of real-world fate to form an image of reality. Or in layman's terms, basically, the creator made this world inside a mirror or a lake, and this world is the reflection.
Really?
Still
Cute.
sounds pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
The more I scried, the more familiar everything looked. It's her work, there's no doubt about it. Even so, everything's far more complex than I'd imagined. Trying to decipher it all is giving me quite a headache.
Oh.
I also asked the locals about her. They call her she who has dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself.
Sweet.
Not even a pretense of humility. Clearly, she let the role of creator goddess get to her head. Not that I'm surprised in the least, of course. It certainly matches the tone of her diary. Anyway, we should change the topic.
Oh, so Mona, have you seen a small dragon around by any chance?
Oh, yeah.
He's about the same size as Paimon, but with tiny little wings.
It's cute.
Ah, you mean the one that caused all that trouble? I haven't seen him for
know.
myself, but I heard that he came to the Metropole not long ago to formally apologize for his actions. Apparently, he brought a huge stash of Toitanium and plant oil to make amends. Most people accepted his apology, although there are some who said that they'll reserve judgment until they've seen how he acts in the future.
That is fair.
Oh, okay. Do you know where we can find him?
One moment.
Oh, you're scrying. Okay. Thank you, Mona. Aw, it's a little four-leaf clover. Oh? Well? Did you learn anything?
It looks like he's at the Broken Sea. There's
Oh.
a big group of people with him, too.
Cool! Wanna come with us? We can introduce you.
I think I'll sit this one out. This
Huh?
might be the closest I ever get to meeting the old hag in her youth, so I think I'll spend some time seeing what else I can glean from her grand design.
That's
You
fair.
guys have fun.
Oh, well, thank you for your astrological assistance.
Anytime.
We'll be off now. See you later, Mona.
You know, to this date, Mona is still my favorite 5-star. She didn't have as many, well, she was clearly just power cracked by every other Hydro. But I don't know, she's just one of my favorites.
Creating a whole world starscape is no easy task. Old hag, I guess you do deserve the title of Trismegistus after all.
Aww. Maybe you can learn from some of this place. The Broken Sea, huh? Oh, over here. Okay. So you completed the entire quest last stream and are just doing the cleanup now? Yes. The main section of running around, to my understanding. Because it says... Oh, yeah. Yeah, appendix, and then narration, footnotes, and textual mystery. Correctamundo. Oh, here they are! Mini Durin! So cute!
Osvaldo Hafnavines! Does
Fischl!
thou see what I am seeing? Tell me that my all-perceiving Aug de Verurtelung deceiveth me not.
Your
been a
eyes
while,
see
Fischl.
true, main Fräulein.
Very well. Then, as sovereign ruler of the Immenachreich, I extend to you both my greetings, O Night Dragon from the land of the Thousand Stars and his hat-wearing servant.
Who did you just call a servant?
What
Get
main
him, Fischl.
Fräulein means to say is, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to
That
meet
was
you
so
too.
funny. Wait.
But Hat Guy's not my servant. He's my friend.
Mini Durin. So cute.
Now you're over-explaining.
Hat guy, Mini Durin! Found you at last. Whoa, and Fischl's with you too?
Man, everyone's here.
Oh, greetings, Outlander blessed by the Immenachreich. How honored you are to meet your princessin beneath the stars of another sky.
Well,
Clearly a decision made by fate itself.
I echo your sentiments, Your Highness.
Miss Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Oh no! Oh no! Who allowed the Pyro and Electro to be close to each other? Oh
Greetings.
no!
You both look well.
Oh hi, Albedo. At least you're here. Phew!
Hey there, Klee! Have you been having fun here?
Yup, loads and loads of fun. There are so
They're so
many
cute.
animals and a magic train that was really long and a huge, huge castle and a king lives there and everything.
I've
Did you
been
meet the
taking
king?
Klee to see all the sights. It's been a very enriching experience. Alice's magic is truly outstanding.
There's your answer there, Dumpster Bunny. Who let all the previous summer event characters here? What the heck is going on? That would be Alice. She is the one. Isn't she the one in most charge of almost every summer event? Well, every summer event I've been to has had Alice into it, I think. Like, actually? So you know Klee's gonna be there. And she has a thing for Mondstadt. I don't know. It's just very reoccurring.
Yeah, Mom's amazing. Klee wants to build a great big house now, too.
See, my question is, are we ever gonna get to actually physically see Alice? Is she ever the absentee mother ever coming home?
So, your mom and my mom were friends?
Aww.
Our moms were friends, which makes you my big brother.
Uh-oh.
My mom used to read your mom's stories to me all the time. They were great.
Big brother?
Would you look at that, Minnie Durin? You're a family now.
Wow. Thank you, Klee. Can I go play with Klee, Hat Guy?
That is
Suit
so
yourself.
precious. It's so
Albedo, can I?
Go on.
Adopted.
Just don't go too far away.
Wait.
I'll come pick you up later.
Wait. That's so cute. Are these like the constructs and their little companions and their adorably but very destructive companions?
Yay! Come on, Minnie Durin. Do you want to come play with us too, Fisher?
Cute. So precious.
Your princessin accepts your invitation. Rejoice! Though you may be concealed by fog, still you shall have the good fortune to witness the true might of the Aug de Vertelang.
What mein Fräulein means to say is, perhaps we can all play hide and seek together. Mein Fräulein is it.
Hooray! I love hide and seek.
Oh, me too.
Minnie Durin, you're so pure. So pure.
To return to our previous discussion,
Oh.
Mr. Hat Guy, you were telling me about a prophecy?
I heard B talking to M. What she said was,
Oh.
Since you're so persistent, let me tell you a secret. Our child will one day rise from the dead.
Huh?
Is she saying that Dragonspine Durin will come back to life?
Oh. Oh, dear. Oh.
I only heard it in a memory, so don't hold me to it.
Understood. My recent observations at Dragonspine lend credence to this prophecy as well.
Oh, great.
Durin's heart has slowly but surely been growing in vitality.
Is that a bad thing?
The process is extremely slow, but the trend is clear.
What should we do?
That's surprising.
To start with, plan for every potential scenario, including, of course, the worst case scenario. I am well aware of Durin's past, and I sincerely hope that things never escalate to that point. Still, we need to be prepared for every possibility. If the prophecy is true, and Durin's heart will one day beat again, I'd like to hope that whatever rises from the dead is no evil dragon.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean.
Kind of? But not really.
Hopefully, it's not a bad one. Okay, maybe
And
it's a
so-
good thing.
When the time comes, Mr. Hat Guy, will you and Simulanka's Durin be willing to lend us a hand in our hour of need?
Huh? What's this got to do with me?
You saved the Durin of this world. I don't see that as a mere coincidence. If there is any meaning to be read into the actions of the three goddesses, beyond fairy tale whimsy alone, I can only boldly speculate that the fate of this reflected world may have a reciprocal effect upon our own world.
Well,
If Durin of Dragonspine will soon come back to life, we will need many Durin's help, as well as yours, given that your fates are now intertwined.
Well, that's a nuisance.
To be sure, it certainly won't be easy.
Albedo! There's a flying paper ship over there! Can we go see it together, please?
at least she
Sure.
asked.
2 seconds, I'll be right with you. Please give my suggestion some thought, Mr. Hat Guy.
Hat Guy, I'm back! Huh? What were you guys talking about?
Nothing.
So pure.
Huh. Okay, then. Let's go join the others. Everyone's going to check out the new origami ship.
All right, I'll be right there.
Oh. Yeah, he is worried about Darren.
Why would I be? Do I strike you as someone who cares about other people's issues?
Well, now it's your issue. Now he saved Similanka's Durin, maybe he'll be sympathetic to
Quit
Durin
trying
of
to
our
guess
world.
what I'm thinking. I'm leaving.
Stay out of my head. Stay out of my head, he said. Albedo is right. He needs time to think about it for himself. Yeah, that is a big thing to think about, to be honest. Cute!
What a lovely little boat!
It's so precious!
The forest fairy helped us make it.
I just realized there's a lot fewer
Me
people
will.
around the broken sea now. Guess most of them have made their way back to the metropole.
Does this boat have a name? I can't see one anywhere.
That's a fair question.
Huh? A name?
Every boat has a name. At least, all the ones I've seen before.
They're usually symbolic names that represent something aspirational.
Let's go with the Durin.
Huh? You
Pretty
want
cute.
to name it after me?
Oh, you mean to wish Mini Durin a safe voyage as he sails into a new chapter of his life beyond this world?
Your
Okay.
princessin approves. Let this vessel bear the name of the most esteemed dragon of the night.
The Turin. Let's call it that then. Thank you, Hat Guy. Also, can I ask you a favor?
Go on.
There we go.
Remember how Mom's friend said I should be able to leave this world?
Oh.
Well, I want to pay a visit to your world. Just a quick trip, can we?
Huh?
Can we?
Is that a no?
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. If the people of Simulanka are allowed to go to Teyvat, then what's the problem with taking Mini Durin there for a visit?
I'm assuming I'll have to be your bodyguard while we're there.
I can protect myself. And I'll do what you say. I won't fly off on my own, I promise. Please, can I go?
So cute.
It'll be up to you to stick close. If you disappear on me, don't expect me to come looking.
You know he will
Got it.
immediately.
I'll stick close.
Why don't you take the Durin?
Cute.
Now you've given it a name, it'll be a maiden voyage for the boat and a brand new journey for you.
Are you leaving, Mini Durin? Okay. Well, make sure you come visit me in Mondstadt so we can play together again. Klee will draw you a map to show you the way.
So
Though our
cute.
time together has been as fleeting as a ray of light in the depths of the long night, the Immonokreich will welcome you with the grandest of music ceremonies on the occasion of our next reunion. As surely as the stars in the sky watch over us, we shall meet again.
What main Fräulein means is that you're always welcome to visit her at home as well.
I understood, Orange. It's
Cool.
okay.
Ah, I have so many new friends now. I'm so happy.
Are you done yet? If you want to leave, then get over here.
Alright, take care. Wait, no, I want to go.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. The blessings you gave me are more precious than any treasure and more beautiful than any fairy tale.
I want to go
Next
with
time,
them.
it will be my turn to make your wishes come true.
Oh, hey, a new picture book. Oh, wait. Is it the next story? It is. Oh. Oh, so Kale was just talking to us about Sumeru. Okay. I guess we're visiting? All right. Wow, that was a short cleanup quest. Okay then. Sumeru. An odd textual thingy. Boop, boop, boop. Man, this is gonna be, I think, shorter than I thought? Huh. Weird. Didn't Kale say Summer City has been pretty lively lately? Are you even a little curious? Not really. What? Hey, come on, don't be so cold. Show Paimon your passion, You could just think of it as accompanying Paimon to the party, okay? Alright, I'll be your chaperone. Let's go see what's going on. For our first stop... Oh, it started already. Whoops. First stop, something. We're going to the academia, then. This place is so pretty! I'm such a big fan of stained glass windows. So pretty. Forazon! Hello, Forazon. What's up? I don't like that look. Look, that's Forazon over there. Do you think we should ask? Even just glancing at the borrowing records gives me flashbacks to how awful that book was. How irritating. Forazon, what are you doing talking to yourself over there? I am Madame Forazon after all. It's not out of place for me to mull things over out loud, wouldn't you say? But in this case, you know, I understand, Forazon. I get it. Never mind. Forget about it. Why did the two of you suddenly decide to drop by? About that, we heard something about a party. Didn't want to miss out. Kale told us that Smere is the place to be now. Apparently tons of interesting things are happening. So we thought we'd ask around. Any idea what she was talking about? Interesting things. What might Kale find interesting? Tainori's tail getting so fluffed up like a ball of tumbleweed, or Sino climbing a tree and getting his hood caught on a branch. We really missed all that? Okay, but what's really going on here? And no one told me? Still, she said there was something big everyone's been talking about. Can you think of anything slightly more significant? More significant. Ah! Yes? Well, now that you mention it, it must be what I think it is. Recently, rumors have been going around about a certain book. That's a classical horror story opening. It's not some kind of forbidden tome or anything like that, is it? Forbidden tome? As far as I'm concerned, it might as well be. Really. Tell me, have you ever read one of those really, really, really badly written detective novels? Yeah. I did. I've been there. Tell me exactly how bad it was. Oh, leave this to Paimon. For example, the type where you start off thinking it's a locked room murder mystery, but it actually turns out that the whole building was just moved. Hey, those are actually not bad. Listen. That's right. Or it's supposed to be based on pure reasoning and logical deduction, but at the end, it turns out that the culprit has some kind of superpower. Exactly! Or it starts out super serious, but in the second half, it just reveals that everyone lost their memories out of the blue. Or it's set in a mountain village in the middle of a snowstorm, and the police officer who's been portrayed as a serious figure throughout the whole story suddenly turns out to be the murderer without even the slightest hint of foreshadowing. These are starting to seem personal. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Oh no. Yeah, you're both being way too specific. My apologies. I let myself get a bit carried away there for a moment. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I did borrow a book like that a few days past. So you borrowed a badly written book that happens to be the best of us, huh? Yeah. No, that's the problem. Blizzard sweat mountain villages, superpowers, police officers who turn out to be criminals. This book had it all, and more. Reading it was tantamount to torture. And despite how complicated it wasn't engaging in the slightest. But there have been all sorts of rumors circulating about this book because of the strange marks drawn over all the pages. People are saying that it must be concealing secrets. Do you think there's treasure involved? I'm not sure, but there must be many people who believe so. Not only have more and more people been borrowing it, but they've all been specifically asking for the marked up copy. Have you borrowed it too? Most certainly. Yes, I have. As you well know, I am a scholar, so it's only natural to have a bit of curiosity. So, just what secrets does the book at the center of the rumors actually hold? I bet it's nothing? I read through carefully from the start to finish. Most of the marks are circles, but the beginning and end points of each stroke differ, as does the color of the ink used. Most importantly, all the names of people in the book have been circled. Not only that, many of them are adapted from famous figures in Sumer's history. I just consider this a conspiracy theory, honestly. Some speculate that these marks must have been left by different scholars over the eras, each researching the book's secrets, each searching for a name they believed in. Others believe that they are kind of notation made by different people belonging to the same organization, and that the names circled are their code names. Still, others think that this is some kind of encryption cipher, but even after finishing it, I came no closer to uncovering the mystery. Not only was reading it a complete waste of my time, but sheer absurdity of the shoddy excuse for a plot several times over. I was so angry that I returned the book immediately, and when I came to the house of Deanna today, I found lots of people skulking about it. I suppose they're all still looking for that thing. No wonder you zoned out like that. Paimon's guessing you won't be borrowing any more detective novels anytime soon. Indeed, Paimon. Eri, surely the two of you must understand how I feel. Yes, kind of. Mostly. What's the book called? We'll borrow it and take a look ourselves. It's called Reasoning Knows Not Time of Day, but Suspense Always Follows a Blizzard. That doesn't sound very like a detective novel. Yeah, sounds more like the title of a light novel. Tell me about it. Anyway, read it at your own risk. It truly is unbearably boring. All right. Oh, wrong button. V. So none of these later chapters I don't think are going to be voiced. We're gonna have some sippies today. Contrary to belief, I'm not a long-winded person naturally. I require many sippies. Alright, so what are we looking for? We're looking for clues, but what do they mean by that? Hello, all? Sure, teleport me to the bookcase. That's fine by me. There's so many books with long titles here. Let Paimon have a look. Working hard and vacationing harder. What the heck? The art of construction of coffee machines? Who reads all these, though? Secrets of the Elemental Sciences. The book jacket even says, expert approved. The former sage Cyrus praises this as an excellent entry-level book. In this one, a compilation and summary of common basic grammar rules for rare languages of ancient desert peoples. Now Paimon's dizzy. It's just so many words. He learned 20 different... Is that Layla? Let's just ask her. She may know something. Maybe she will. It seems like a lot of people are aware of what's going on here. Layla! Layla! Screech! Eri, Paimon! It's been so long. I'm still a bit tired. Didn't sleep well last night? I was reading a novel, so I stayed up. It wasn't that detective novel that everyone's been talking about, was it? The one with the super long name. Huh? Oh, no. If you're talking about reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. Oh, right, yes. No, it wasn't that one. Madame Forazon said it was really dull, so I didn't borrow it. Oh, so you're not that interested in the book's secrets? I haven't even been able to keep up with my own work, even though I'm up late all the time these days. But way more people have been interested in the book than I have ever imagined. 7 or 8 in a single morning. I feel like a living signboard sitting here like this. It's not the first time. Oh! Kaveh! Kaveh? Asked me the same question, so he must be looking for it too? He was even hiding behind a ladder before, looking for something. He looked really embarrassed. Low-key, watch it be his book. I'm sorry. Searching for something hiding behind a ladder. He must be after Mora. That's gotta be it, so he can hurry up and pay off his debt too. No. Let's just pretend Paimon didn't say anything. Layla, you're really sleepy, right? You must be dreaming about this conversation. Good save, Paimon. Good try. I didn't really get it anyway, but if you say so, it's a dream. Thank you. We'll keep on looking. Okay, see you next time. Oh, there goes Layla. It's not often Layla falls asleep so quickly. Good for her. Paimon thinks we should go ask Kaveh now. If he's searching for the book, he must know something. Where did he wander off to then? Good question. We could try hanging around here where he might show up. There's a good chance he's there right now. It is possible. Kaveh! Where are you? Oh wait, I see knowledge. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, was that the last missing book for this area? Good. So, we're heading back out? Oh, higher? Uppies? We're going uppy? Wait. Nothing for me to collect here. Screech! Out of the library. Out of the library. Zippy. Oh, right. Oh, this way. Thank you, automatic doors. Excuse me, pardon me. Where the heck is he? Where is our little goofy goober? Kaveh, I'm tired of running for you. We'll drop here. Hello. Hello. Do you ever think we seem like a pair of thieves hiding here to ambush Kaveh? It almost feels like we're here to extort him or something. Paimon's not not sure why that is, though. We just want to ask him a couple of questions, that's all. Don't make it sound like we're the baddies. Nothing's actually happening. That sounds like footsteps. Quick, let's take a look. Stop breathing. I'll hate them. Huh? I'll hate them? What are you doing here? Good question. Surprising indeed. I was under the impression that you knew I lived here. True. Good morning. Good morning. What can I do for you? Nothing, never mind. Oh? Goodbye, then. He's like, no problem, okay, bye, whatever. Stays unbothered. He just left. Does he have work to do or something? Footsteps again. They're heading towards the door. Stop right there, Kave. What in the... What is he doing here? Good question. Surprising indeed. Paimon was under the impression that you'd know the only reason we'd be here is if we were looking for you. Why are we acting like he's a criminal? We're just wanting to ask about the book, huh? Paimon, you don't sound like yourself. You're also looking for the book. Wait, what? Here's the deal. You and Paimon pull Kave to one side, and in hushed tones tell him about looking for the book, something. I didn't get to read that. Hello? Tell him about the rumors that Forazan was talking about. You also mentioned that an eyewitness saw him searching for something in the house of Diana. Okay. How's the guy knows everything? And there I was, thinking I'd be super discreet this whole time. No one should have even noticed. Come on, get real. You really think that no one knows you live there? That's not what he meant, either. That's not fair. Of course nobody knows except for Sino, Tainori, Kale, and the two of you, right? Friends are friends, so if they know, well, they know. But what if a stranger overheard us? It would be a disaster. Might even impact my career. Would it? Would it really? Anyway, about that book. You believe it contains intel about hidden treasure, don't ya? Looking to get rich quick, are we? Yeah. Are you offering to help find it? Shucks, why didn't you say so earlier? So there really is treasure. How about this? We help you find it, then we split the loot 50-50. It's a deal. Look, I don't care about the loot. Just give it to Kave. Honestly, do we need it? No. We're not even from this planet. After all we've been through, it's finally our turn to get rich. No need to keep yapping. Hidden treasure, the Paimon probes, home and on, yeah. Huh? Hey, Paimon! Yeah, like... Is that Dea? Oh. And Paimon. Must be like a day running into you like this. Dea, your mercenaries are pretty tuned into the grapevine. Have you ever heard of a book called Reasoning Knows Not Time of Day, but Suspense Always Follows a Blizzard? You guys are looking for it too? By two? Don't you mean you're looking for it as well? Darn it, does that mean we're gonna have to square off against Dea? Wait a minute, would you mind telling me exactly why you're looking for it? You go over the rumors that Forazan told you. It really does turn out to be something important. I'll be sure to let you know if I hear anything. Oh, really? From your reaction before, Paimon thought you were after it too. Don't worry. A client had asked me to get her the book, but her attitude seemed off somehow. So I didn't take the commission. She's a smart cookie though, and it was like she was hiding something. So I thought she must have had an ulterior motive. Besides, I have other things to look into right now. Compared to some commission, it's more important that you uncover the truth behind that book. Anyway, no time to lose. I've got to get going. Alright then, good luck! And don't forget to tell us if you hear anything. I wonder who Daya's client could be. Hey! Hi, Kave! How are you so fast? Flying's faster than running? got a little bit more stamina lately. Alright, listen to me. It's like this. Paimon, don't get your hopes up. That book, it isn't some kind of treasure map. It's just an unbelievably, unremarkably, surpassingly ordinary detective novel. But didn't you just say there was treasure? Most people backtracked like that. Paimon, I think they just changed their mind and wanted to keep all the Mora for themselves. But that's not something you do. No, I'm sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to tell you earlier, so I played along with what you were saying. Here's what happened. I borrowed the book a month ago. When I opened it to the first page, I discovered one of the names was printed incorrectly. That night I'd been drinking just a little, and I was starting to feel drowsy. So I picked up a pen and circled the name. As I'm sure you know, the House of Diana allows borrowers to annotate the books they take out. I'm in the habit of doing that too, so at the time I didn't give it a second thought. But after I was a dozen or so pages in, I realized that the names of all the characters in the book I had intentionally been written slightly wrong. He started it. I knew it. Low-key. Maybe it would be more accurate to say that the novel itself was quite strange. All the characters' names were based on real historical figures, but rather than using their original names, they had been tweaked ever so slightly. Most people would assume that the author had made a mistake or that there had been a printing error when they saw some spelling mistakes like that. I didn't find the content particularly appealing, so I returned it before I finished reading it. But those consistent misspellings are intentional. But later on, I heard that the book had suddenly become the talk of the town, and that there were rumors about mysterious treasure or something. It had something to do with you. Now he feels guilty. It certainly does sound like it. Yeah, and I also heard that now all the names in the book have been circled, not just one. I just haven't been able to figure out what in Tyvet must have happened after I returned it. Did you tell anyone else? Tainari? Last time we met, I also told him about how poorly parts of the book were written. He said it made it sound pretty funny. So much so, in fact, that he suddenly wanted to look himself. So he was the second annotator, right? In that case, let's go find Tainari. That's fine with me, but I still have some work to finish up, and it's pretty urgent. How about I head back first, and we can meet up again later once I'm done? No problem. Hope your work goes well. Yeah. Alright, see you later then. Alright, Kave. I guess we're gonna go talk to Tainari. Didn't I say I didn't want to be disturbed in these quests? Okay, so this is the main one. No voice acting. This is the one I wanted. Tainari! We're fine. We're okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I heard you. How's it going, Ari Paimon? You guys should look excited. Looking for a novel reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. As you do so, you reflect once more on how absurdly long the title is, and how even just saying out loud makes you feel tired. Ah, that one, yes, I did go to the House of Diana to borrow it. Kaveh said it wasn't worth reading, but I was curious, so I went and read it anyway. The problem was, there's already 2 names circled in the book I borrowed, and the style each circle was different. It was like some kind of game. Someone had drawn a red circle around the name of the first character that appeared, and someone else had drawn a green circle around another name. So in the time between Kaveh returning the book and you taking it back out again, someone had already annotated it. I'm unsure that the first circle was drawn by Kaveh. Yes, no surprise there. If you stop and think about it for a second, guessing the identity of the second annotator should be trivial. You mean it was... If there are 2 people living in a house and one of them drew the first circle, then it is highly likely that the other person left a mark too. Good point. Sometimes the 2 really are too much. In the end, it is as I suspected from the beginning. The first character whose name had been circled on the very first page turned out to be the murderer. Surely that's just a blatant spoiler, like that joke where someone opens a novel and BAM! There's a note in the margin that spoils everything right from the start. What kind of joke would be so cruel? That was one of Cyrus's, and it wasn't just a joke. He said he actually pulled a stunt like that when he was younger. Yeah. Who was unlucky enough to borrow the book after he'd scribbled all over it? Let me guess you. Oh, my master, Nefis, and Professor Zaha Hadi, who had a seminar with him that very afternoon. Cyrus said that Master once threatened to give him a good beating by the side entrance of the House of Diana. Listen, I would be up in arms about something like that too. Like, that's it. We're going to war. Put up your fist. We're fighting. We're fighting. Get out here. I would too. Understandable. It was only thanks to my mother and Professor Zaha Hadi intervening that it didn't happen. Paimon doesn't sympathize with Cyrus at all. Not one bit. I agree. The House of Diana's never stopped people from annotating books, but this seemed like a special case. I didn't think about the book could allow to keep circulating like that. So I circled several names myself, laying a false trail. Best place to hide a leaf is in the forest. It's a simple principle. Oh, well, when you put it like that, but still. How many names did you circle? Let me think. Not too many, about 3 or 4. I chose them all randomly. Then who circled the other names in the book? There must have been others who borrowed it and did something similar. I'm just not sure why. Man, this book is getting... it's getting the telephone treatment. One person goes, wow, why are you misspelling all these names? That's so weird. And then Ethan probably went, I don't like this name. This name's not very aesthetic. Oh, that one's the murderer. Let's circle him. And then Tainori goes, oh, my, look at all these circles. Let's just randomly add more. This one, that one. That starts with an A. Might as well circle it. And then everyone goes, there must be some secret here. Sheesh. What if not borrowing books could be so complicated? I'm with Paimon. Let's see if there's any other clues. We'll definitely be able to find out more by asking around. Alright, Tainari, good luck with that sick kid and the withering and that contamination in the forest and stuff that you, like, interrupted me. Whatever. Good luck. See you later. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Boop, boop. Walking in Sumeru is like walking on a landmine. This place is scary. I could get jump scared by so many cutscenes. I just want to enjoy my event. Please. There's Dana. Let's tell her what the real story is. Huh? Candace is there too. So, I need to reflect a little on what I did. What happened? Wow, you're nosy. To me here today is surely due to the guidance of gods. Hello. Candace, is this a personal trip? Today's trip to the city is to buy provisions for the people of Aru Village, as well as help Miss Sataria deliver a message to the sages of Academia while I'm here. Oh, okay. I mean, fair, cool. On the way, I happened to see Dea sitting in the cafe looking down, so I came over to chat with her. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. It's just that I suddenly remembered a few details about that book after talking with you. Before that client had even contacted me, I'd heard rumors of an exciting novel full of undiscovered secrets. Out of curiosity, I asked Sino to take it out for me. Oh no, not another one. Ow. As a desert dweller and a mercenary to boot, the idea of solving a mystery treasure map is pretty exciting. Paimon totally gets that. We inherited our custom of searching for the gold and wisdom in the sands from the gods themselves. But that book turned out to be dry as dust. A bunch of names had been circled, but I still couldn't figure out what the puzzle was supposed to be, despite reading the whole thing through carefully from start to finish. In the end, I started to think it was some kind of ritual, or game, or something, so I picked up a Stop drawing random circles in books! What is wrong with everyone here in Sumeru? Why wouldn't the academia in the House of Diana not stop people from annotating in books? Why would they even let people annotate in books? It ruins the value! I'm sorry. It's a personal opinion of mine. Don't draw in books unless you have 2 copies. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I would probably stab somebody with a pen violently, suddenly, if I saw them drawing in a book. Especially if it was hardback. I don't know. Kind of crazy. kind of crazy. Nah, I'm good. What do you mean you're good? Don't tell me you're a book drawer. You preserve the books as one should, Dumpster Bunny? Are you a good book preserver? Huh? No. Dumpster Bunny! What do you mean, no? I hope it's a good no. I asked you 2 questions in a row, and I expect to get the proper answer. You do not draw in books. Yes? No? I'm waiting. Oh, dear. I had let someone borrow one of my books before, and they decided to bunny ear tab it, and I lost it. It became unhinged. I was like, why? It was beautiful. And later on, Miss Donuzard asked her parents to find a way to borrow it for her, so she said the mystery markings fascinated her even though she couldn't get into the book itself. If they were just regular annotations, it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. But these strange circles, you can't help but want to try and figure out what they might mean. Then why did you add another circle? For what? For what? I'm too smooth-brained to know which answer means I annotate. So you do annotate. Dumpster Bunny, why? For what? That's true. So Dea, what you're reflecting on is having an accidental interfered with other people's reading experiences. Is that correct? Why did you tell Candace? She's a warrior, you know. Sometimes she has to interrogate criminals and other things like that too. Everyone recognizes her, that her job is sacred. So when we need to think over what we've done wrong, we'll talk to her about it. Do you get paid to do this, Candace? Are you everyone's, like, psychiatrist? Please don't be too surprised, my dear. To me, listening to other people's mistakes is just another way of protecting them. By speaking of your own mistakes and hearing sincere advice in return, improvement will come over time. That's the way we do things. That is fair. But all she did was draw a circle. It's not like she was deliberately trying to mess with anyone. Besides, everyone agrees that the book itself is just bad. Don't worry about it, Dea. But why? But why did you draw a random circle if you didn't know what the other circles were even trying to mean? What was the point in it? Why? That's true. I was just telling Candace how bizarre it is. But be that as it may, it doesn't change the fact that it just ain't right to mess with someone else's enjoyment of a book. That's the bottom line. Anyway, Dea, please have faith that the gods will forgive your transgression. But the thing is, this is not the only copy out there. It's not a one-copy book. There's other copies. Besides, he told me about a part of the story where one of the suspects in the case ended up crawling out of the village on his hands and knees. And he was named Alma. Alma? What does that have to do with anything? That's right, the detective in the book argued that he must have leapt across the broken bridge like a frog. Of course, you can find out later, and his conjecture was totally off base. It turns out that Alma has a superpower, so he can float right across the broken bridge. What the heck is the book even about? It sounds completely ludicrous. Al-Alma is simply too reminiscent of the god name of King Deshret. Oh, don't you think, though, considering how transgressive this book sounds, I don't think it's worth overthinking it. Absolutely not, no. You're right. You know, I can't help but wonder what our friends at the Temple of Silence would say if somehow got their hands on this book. Can we just get rid of the book? Give it back to Kaveh. It's his book now. Just give it back to Kaveh. Just let him buy it. You know, we'll give it to him for free. We'll buy it, and he can keep it. We need to get this out of society. Right now. I'm sure those sages would be able to unpack interesting ideas from the text we ordinary people could scarce dream of. Do we tell them? It's normal for there to be bridges outside blizzard-swept mountain villages, and nowhere for them to get broken. But for some to cross one by floating through the air, why resort to such a lame plot? Yeah, it sounds more like a comic strip weird thing. I'm starting to get where Forzan was coming from. If you'd gotten all excited about reading a detective novel, but ended up reading tripe like that instead, better not even think about it. Where's the book now? Why didn't we tell them? Excuse me, I don't care about the plot of this book. I really don't care. I really don't care. Not sure. I returned it after I was done reading it. And back then, there weren't as many markings inside as rumors say there are. Everyone did the same thing as Dea. Why? It makes absolutely no logical sense. The first three had logic behind their reasonings and, you know, it made sense. Make it make sense. Because Kaveh's obviously made the most sense, and then Alhaithan probably, you know, chimed in his own story, and Tainari says, stop reading this book, let me randomly circle things. Everyone after that, stop touching the book. Stop touching the book, just give it back. Someone just give it a nice good home. Overly annotated books at most libraries get donated for free and given out or sold for like 50 cents. Okay? Okay. Just sell it for 50 cents and it's done with. It's over. Low-key, Kaveh unintentionally made this book more worth than probably what his debt actually is. Because now everyone wants a book. If he ended up buying this book and then everybody wanted to figure it out, he could probably sell it for triple the amount. I'm just saying. I could give him the idea. Right, the detective Paimon is still on this case. But really not. Can we please tell Candace and Dea that, don't mess with this book anymore. Please. Give up. Thank you. Because people don't know when to give up, most often than not. So they are going to be bound to try to get this book again. We're teleporting. It's cursed. This book is actually unintentionally cursed. Wait, how do we get uppies? Oh, we go downsies. We're jumping off the edge. Wee-hoo. Wee-hoo. How far down is it? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Stamina! Stamina! We're fine. Huh? Look, you're gonna have to give me much more clear directions. I don't know directions. Oh, we made it anyway. Side door, that works for me. Thank you for adding more doors to this place. I needed it. I needed the assistance. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, Uh-huh. So, Kaveh, I hope you got the book back by now, or something. I hope I don't see anybody else with this forsaken book. Please. Please, no more. Sippy. Oh, no. Hello. As raising knows not time of day, but suspense always follows, a blizzard had been returned yet. There are 2 copies of this book. One's been marked up, the other hasn't. I'm guessing you're looking for the one with marks. Oh, you saw right through us. We're trying to get it off of people's hands, honestly. We don't want it. Many others have asked for it too. Apologies though, it seems it hasn't been returned yet. Please come back again later. Can you at least tell us who borrowed it? As long as it isn't overdue, I will wait patiently for it to be returned. Disclosing borrower's identities without proper reason for doing so would be a violation of professional ethics, so you'll have to forgive me for keeping that information confidential. Got a point. It would be terrible if someone looking to steal a book started harassing whoever borrowed it, absolutely. Hey, you two look as confused as a couple of Arnaras who just run into each other headfirst. Are you looking for something? I can help. Nahida? Nahida! Have you heard of a book called Reasoning Knows No Bounds? I'm not saying that's full title anymore. Such a long name, but yes, I know the one you mean. I heard that everyone was looking for it, and it sounded fascinating, so I found a brand new copy to read myself. See, Nahida, the goddess of wisdom for real. Please save everyone. By brand new, do you mean it wasn't the copy with all the markings on it? Yeah. Oh my gosh, Arlie, why do you have the book? Risley, why do you have the book? Kuki Shinobu, why do you have the book? And then they're gonna be asking, it's gonna be Arlecchino? You have it too? How'd you get it? Yes, that's right. I was more interested in the content of the book itself than all those rumors about hidden treasure, so an unmarked copy was all I needed. Speaking of, it's funny. There's more than one copy of this book, but everyone's looking for the one where all the names have been circled. Are they all afraid of spoilers, or do they actually crave them? Passed around more often than a dumpster bunny. It's true. Then do you know who has the copy of the markings right now? I just so happen to have seen it in the hands of one of your friends. If you're looking for the copy that's sparked all the rumors, Palif Alcazarzare? Oh no. I knew it. I was just talking about the value of this book possibly going up. And lo and behold, look who probably just got her hands on it. If the Palace of Alcazarzare is the place I'm thinking of, then yes. Yes, it is. Well, there goes the book. Because we are never seeing it again. Nice. Well, come back here. I'm trying to punch you. Why are you running? There we go. Wait, my meat! Oh. Hey. A viewpoint. Nice. How did I miss that? I've been here a lot. How did I miss that? Don't you dare stop me.
Is that just messy?
In the hands of someone whose name starts with a D, ends with an Ori, and in the middle of all bull crap. Yeah, it's doomed. It's cooked. Oh no! Oh no! Hold on. If you all would like to take a look, this is the last time we will ever see this book. Because now, it is in the hands... Why did I see the back of my head? Of them. Nothing short of having to steal this book is going to randomly give it back to us. Because somebody, not naming any names, is going to sell it. I knew it. I knew it. 07 book. It needed to go back to Kaveh. And now, the very person that put him in debt to begin with is probably going to try to sell it. Go figure. I just knew it. Is that Dory, Sino, and Sethos? Also, first time we get to meet Sethos officially for me. Ah, darn you, General Monomatra! Entrapment is going to work. You can't do that! What do you mean by entrapment? Ah, here we go. I actually want to read this. No scholar who studies King Deshret's civilization fails to understand the significance of the Temple of Silence. Ooh! And Sethos is none other than the heir to this ancient organization and its history of over 1,000 years. Wow! After arriving in Samir City, he did not wish to be too conspicuous, and so chose to live in anonymity, crafting an ordinary identity. With his friendly smile and enthusiasm, the skilled conversationalist became a part of the community almost as soon as he arrived. If you run into him on the street by chance, it wouldn't hurt to strike up conversation. Perhaps you'll share a mystery desert tale, long lost amidst the sands. Oh, he sounds fun. You're the one who said the book. I said I wanted to read it. Then you agreed to meet me here. Sino showing up too was just a coincidence. Pure coincidence. You don't play games with me. I don't know who you are. Oh, I know who you are. You're that new kid, Sethos, right? I know you're a friend of Sino's. So you do know who I am. I saw how Sino was chasing you around, trying to get you to play cards. Cute. And you have found an excuse to run off after a couple of rounds right after. That left quite an impression. Understandable, Sethos. Listen, respectably, I understand. See, look, we're here, buddies. I like Sethos. Sethos cute. Didn't have to mention that. No, I think Dory's right about that. You always look for a way out when it comes to playing Invocation. It's becoming quite a problem. You've been standing there for quite a while now. Hi, hey guys. Can I have that book? Listen, I'm willing to pay, but it's in Dory's hands, so that's a problem. Sino really is the only TCG player. If it is my dear Harry Paimon, what brings the two of you to the Palace of Alcazar's Array? Can you guess, Dory? Can you really guess? Might it be that you come to do business with me, the Lord Sangama Bay? Of course. Please give me a moment to conclude our business here, then I'll be with you straight away. Listen, Dory really is the biggest capitalist I've met to date. Just saying. Anyway, General Mahatra, as I am sure you're well aware, the means by which I had someone borrow this book from the House of Diana was both completely legal and perfectly reasonable. Oh, you didn't even go get the book yourself. I think that is against the law, actually. Because the person who checked it out has to return it themselves. I'm sorry, Dory. I don't think it's that legal. Most libraries I've known and or worked in don't just allow you to lend it out to someone else like that, especially because then you, themselves, the person who checked it out, is responsible for whatever happened to that book. Kind of with Sino. Seeing as it isn't yet time to return it, you have no right to forcibly seize a book I borrowed. You didn't borrow it. That would only be the case had you not engaged in any irregular activities. Lock him up, Sino. We need Lisa. Alright? Yet just now, a buyer, Sethos, came to the Palace of Alcazar on the basis of a mysterious message to meet a seller, hoping in vain to purchase a detective novel. I knew she was trying to sell it, you absolute stinker. Putting it nicely. What do you mean, buyer? He's one of your people. You sent me here to deliberately try to buy it and entrap me. Wow. Well, if they said they were interested in buying the book, you could have just said, I'm borrowing the book from the library. I am not selling it. But you are trying to sell it. You are trying to sell it, Dory. That is not something I can acknowledge. What I can tell you is that I've had my eyes on this book for some time. Remember, it is forbidden to transfer or sell books from the House of Diana without explicit approval from the relevant authorities. Round of applause. Sino, Sino, Sino. Get her, Sino, tenor. I believe. I'm not selling anything, just to be clear. I'm just making the most of an opportunity. So you are selling it. If someone pays me a little something on the side, I lend them this mysterious little novel to browse for a bit. If If you don't believe me, just ask any of my curious readers. Yes, that's right, you're readers. Anyway, I was just showing him the book. Is that so? And here I was thinking you were really going to go through with an illegal transaction like this, Sethos. Huh? Wait, what? You two really aren't together? I was just really curious about this book. I finally managed to track it down, but Sino, it's true that Duri never actually said she wanted to sell the book. Okay, I don't know. She kind of mildly, offhandedly just confessed to us if she made a little money borrowing it out to other people. I'm just saying, she kind of confessed. Police officers would lock someone up for less. We got her. Easy, take her in. Mastermind, so you know, by your own account, it looks like you might have jumped the gun a bit. General Mahmacha, I'm not handing the book over. But you didn't borrow it. So technically, it's still mildly illegally in your hands. You may think you played an ace story, but when you opened the book just now, I saw the truth before me. The book's return date is today. Haha. Yeah. Kinda sucks. Sino sure got sharp eyes. That's right. I do have a good vision. You have less than half an hour before the book is overdue. Give it to me and I will return it. Are you sure? That's... Okay. Whatever. Maybe different policies. How could I just hand it over to you like that? This is a mysterious, super awesome, mega amazing paragon of logical detective novels that is practically a treasure. I'm gonna make a fortune off of it. So you do plan to sell it. Should you really be admitting that out loud? I didn't say I was going to sell it. It's not like I was being serious. If anybody has the right to sell it, it's Kave, the original annotator. What claim do you have to this book? And how about this, Story Sino? Why don't you two play the game with the book as the stakes? Why are you setting us up for failure? Sethos, I'm bad at games. Why don't I just take it? I don't know, I'm kind of going crazy now. I'm done with this book. I'm about to just... I don't believe in destroying books. But I think it's about time that this entered the graveyard. It's over. Okay? It's all over. I'll turn it into an art piece. You know, plenty of people cut books up and turn it into jewelry. It's time. It's about to happen. That's one way of solving it. No, it is not. How about it, Dory? Do you dare accept the challenge? If you win, I'll return a blind eye to the book for the time being, and if you lose, you have to hand it over. Oh, sounds interesting. Very well, I'm in. What's the contest? Mental recall? That's the least thing I'm good at. What mental? Mine broke years ago. I'd be part of the lost scholars in the desert, scrounging around, looking at random pebbles and sand. Yes, okay, you two fight for it. Go for it. I believe in you two. Whatever. And you both read the contents of this book, correct? That's right. Sonia, you've actually read it? Oh, well, needless to say, so have I. That's right, Sino already borrowed the book. So is he just trying to get it off the hands of the people too? In that case, I'll just open up the book and flip through a few pages. And tell me how many names have been circled. How would they know? Everybody keeps adding more names. That's kind of a bad decision, Sethos. That's nuts. What, chickening out? No, I never thought I'd say it. I'm with Dory. People keep circling random things randomly for no reason. By the last time Sino has had it, other people have actually circled more. It's a game. Let's go. In that case, the first page. 6. correct. Next, the second page. 4? I'd say 4. Both are right again. 2 draws, so it's all hangs in the next question. Listen up. Page 61. What? That I don't quite remember. 7? Answer is 5. Absolutely correct. The answer is 5. Sign. Can't let Dory keep winning. Is your memory really that good? I'm not buying it. How did you do that? It's not actually because I have good memory, but because of the circling names left a deep impression on me. After I borrowed it, I noticed the names of the first few pages had been selectively circled by different people. Each person's penmanship was different, and moreover, I recognized 3 of the circles of having been drawn by Tainari. Few others use the same color of ink as he does, so it was instantly recognizable. You even know that? Of course he would. Yes, I learned of that habit of his long ago. At the time, I had just been promoted General Matra and would go to a secret base when I wanted to go through all the trivial tasks in my inn tray, and once with minimal disturbances. I would often find Tainari hidden away on a tree there, doing his homework. Aww! Noticing the writing implements he favored wasn't exactly detective work. In all these years, he's never once changed the ink he uses. Look, I understand. You find that good ink to write with, you're done. That's it forever. I agree. Back to that book. Anyone who's read it knows that the first name circled is the real murderer. Perhaps Tainari did not want the plot to be spoiled for anyone else, so he circled other names. We'll tell Sino the truth after we're out of here. Dory does not get to know the truth. Annotating or marking a book is not in itself a violation of book borrowing regulations, which is crazy to me. I wouldn't agree. Sumeru's crazy. Get me out of here. Get me out of this place. But why are all the other marks there? Is there some conspiracy behind them? Why do they, what do they have to do with Tainari? I want to get to the bottom of this, even if it's just for the sake of my friend. And to uncover the secret, you must become part of the conspiracy. Stop circling random things in books! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Sino needs to be locked up next. I'm gonna have a migraine after tonight. I'm going to go cry in a corner. What is wrong with everyone? I circled all the other names that were left in the book. Stop it! Stop! I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. We went from cute summertime event to this. We went to this. This is horrible. This is some new form of torture. This is a nightmare. You know, when people go to purgatory and they have to continuously go through things that they have... That would be a nightmare. This is mine. This is it. This is it. I'm crying. I'm actually crying. Stop. Stop touching the book. Let me have it. Please, I'll put it in my house and no one will see it ever again. Give it a nice little home. Maybe people will stop annotating in it. Maybe it will end. To think you'd do such a thing, so there's no treasure at all. It was just you guys all along. I can't do it. That's right. Should you wish to hide a grain of sand, bury it in the desert. And in that grain of sand, I could catch a glimpse of the truth. The truth is nothing. Sino. The truth is nothing. And so you were drawn to it, making your plans, yet in twist of fate, were discovered by me. No matter how vast this world is, you cannot run from the long arm of the law. I'm going back to Mondstadt. I'm going back to Mondstadt and I'm living there. I'm not moving into Sumeru. You're making a meal out of this, aren't you? You really, really have way too much time on your hands. Okay, I give up. You win. Ahem. That's enough for today. It is time for Lord Sangama Bay to return to her room for some repose. Farewell. So, do you intend to take this book back to the Temple of Silence? I heard there's treasure hidden inside. I thought it might have something to do with the temple. I never thought that was the real story behind it. But when you agreed to compete, I had already surmised you were familiar with this book. That's why I chose that particular format. Brilliant move. Bro? What's with that look? We're just thinking there have been more twists and turns and story behind the book than its actual story itself. Well, as long as you got it back, I'll leave uncovering the rest of the secrets to you and take my leave for now. See you all later. Can I take it off your hands? Of course. After Sino hands you the book, you and Paimon quickly thumb through it. Though you weren't reading very carefully, you could tell something's not quite right. The plot is wildly imaginative, and just as everyone says, though most of the names in the book seem familiar, one closer inspection you realize that they aren't actually the names of the historical figures you thought they were at first. Not only that, but every name has been circled. Thinking back on the course events, you fall silent, and then you explain the full story. Okay, look, this is giving English literature in college, okay? In university. They overread text for no specific reason. A lot of times, it doesn't even have a reason. I won a poetry contest before. Okay? And it got published. People interpreted my text way beyond what it was. So I've personally experienced this happening to one of my own works. They probably low-key just saw names and didn't know what to name their characters, and so just randomly said, I'm going to mildly change the name of all the gods and just use them, whatever, sure. And now everyone's overthinking it. Everyone. Absolutely everyone. And I just know it. I know there's absolutely nothing to this book. Period. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. How unexpected, but still, it does make sense. It is far better than the existence of an actual conspiracy. You've all made your own conspiracy. Welcome to Sumeru. In that case, I still have other plans. Last time I was at Caravan Rebot, I promised I'd meet Dea and Candace for drinks. Could I trouble you into returning the book for me? Leave it to me. Thanks. The only person who knows the actual truth is Kaveh. He was drunk, reading this novel, randomly circling names that were just looking misspelled, and then realized later, oh, it wasn't a misspelling. They just did something funky. Return it to Kaveh. Let him keep it. No, let me keep it. I changed my mind. Oh, Sumerian academics, you guys are so weird. You guys are so weird. Oh dear. Sino, lock them all up, or you're gonna have to lock me up next. Yeah. Honestly, this quest has made me lightheaded. I don't know, maybe people who aren't as OCD and obsessive about books would not have as much problems going through the story quest. I, personally, after finishing this, am going to have to go see other people go through it. I have a feeling other people aren't obsessive as I am. But who knows? Maybe I'll meet others who are just as flabbergasted. Well, we're finally back. Now let's return this book. You really found the book? Amazing! I've been waiting here for it to be returned so I could see it as soon as possible. We've been through it, Kaveh. You recount the entire tale to Kave's eager ears. Seriously? How is that even possible? I circled the actual murderer? Whoops. My bad. I mean, if I went through the quest, excessive mouse clicking. Most people probably aren't even actually going to read or understand it. But a majority of streamers streaming the game probably will for content. I digress though, I've seen some streamers just clickety-click. I was pretty surprised by this whole thing too. Let's just take care of the book problem first. Are we done yet? Is it over? Is it all ogre now? Hello. This book, it's probably all my fault. For using permanent ink to mark a page, does that cause a whole mess of other things to happen? Now it's all marked up like this, and there's even a risk of those marks spoiling the story. So I would like to buy it. There we go. I knew it. See, there you go. The whole issue should be avoidable if the Academia uses the money to buy a new copy. Would you please consider my proposal? Mr. Kave, your idea has merit. It is indeed a good way to resolve this situation. I'll confirm the book's price now, and then you can pay over there. That's great. Thank you so much. See? Kave is reasonable. Shortly afterwards, Kave accompanies the Academia staff to register the purchase of the book and pays the full amount. The staff member carefully wraps up the thoroughly marked book and gives it to him. There we go, see? Most overly annotated books get sold. Canon. What a blunder. Regardless, thank you so much for all your help. No, thank you for taking responsibility. Realistically, you ended the war. The Cold War, but it felt like one. What does this have to do with the summer event? That's the biggest question here. Just because Kale said there was something going on in Samiro, a big hubbub, we came here to check it out. That's about it. I don't think it has anything to do with the actual summer event. I am confused. It was nothing. We were just kind of along for the ride. Still, Kave, it'd be better if you just used something more erasable to make notes in the future. I understand. I'll never let myself subconsciously correct typesetting errors ever again. Kave's me for real, for real. Understandable. No, I mean, I never can borrow a book with such a long name. At least for a while. He's like, you know what? No, you know what? I don't like this book. I just won't do it. Is that the end? There's no way. Is that the end? Oh, here we are. Oh, Hatham, you're here. I was looking everywhere for you. What is it? Guess what I've got in this little bag here? Let's guess. A young man's tears of regret. What would you know? It's reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. You actually bothered to memorize a ridiculously and boring name like that? That's just because when I was filling out the paperwork to buy it back at the academy office, I had to write it over and over. Then it looks like this book has a new owner. Only because I subconsciously marked up the book with ink. Did you know that Tainari, Dea, and Sino all circled names in the book? And it all started because the name I circled was the real killer. To be perfectly honest, the moment I first saw the murderer's name circled, I knew this would happen. Wait a second. How come you've read the book too? I had the pleasure of reading it in the house of Diana. The logic is a mess. It's just poorly written. I second the notion. And you left the book out in the study. So you knew I circled the killer. Then did you circle any names in the book? What do you think? Yeah. So you did! The second one is mine. Yep. Why? The best way to avoid spoilers is to add a red herring. Then why just one? Tainor circled 3. I already significantly reduced the probability of the murderer's identity being spoiled for the next reader. That's more than enough. So I need to worry about things that are beyond saving. See? Alhaitham goes, listen, I contributed, but I didn't start it. And just why isn't it necessary? Using permanent ink to circle a name on the first page, that's obviously beyond saving. Yeah. 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 What kind of logic is that? I bet you just drew your circle fun. If I must say so, then it's because the circling of the names is far more interesting than the book itself. Exactly. See, unknowingly, Kabe added more value to this crappy book. Ah, fair point. In the end, I only have myself to blame for using up all my pencils. I need to go buy some more. That explains a lot. Congratulations! This one-of-a-kind, out-of-ordinary print book, personally penned by the hands of so many, is now yours. Do you think I could look happy about it? I don't even want it. If it's Pinon, she wouldn't want it either. Maybe he could sell it to Dory. Because the mystique behind the book itself still exists and people are still interested. Not saying that the book should be back out into the public. However, Kabe could use the help. Click, click. There's a no for me too.